Campbell, utilities, according to SmartSynch, have changed their attitude about what sort of networks they want to use for their smart grid applications. At first, they were building their own networks, but now they're a lot more interested, according to SmartSynch again, about using public networks. Why the shift?
We're clearly seeing utilities being more open to taking advantage of the existing networks, AT&T's, Verizon's, T-Mobile, Sprint, et cetera. They're recognizing that the opportunity to jump on a network that's already there, that's as secure as anything else that exists, and you can plug in and play and go immediately is very compelling, and that message is becoming more prevalent.
Now, how about cost, though? I mean, does it cost more to use the public networks?
In the
versus
past,
something they own and...
In the past, it was more expensive to work with one of the public wireless carriers. Take, for example, 10 years ago, it might have cost $15 per meter per month. As recently as 2 years ago, in comparison, that had shifted to $2 per meter per month.
Still a lot.
Still a lot when you're talking about a multi-million point residential deployment. However, in the past 6 months, we've seen a shift to where it is on par or less than a proprietary mesh network. We're getting down now into pennies per meter per month, and that's just a proposition that's too compelling for utilities to pass up. What you have seen, the carriers have recognized the revenue opportunity the smart grid presents. And we went to them one by one and said, as your partner, what we need to help us sell this model more effectively to utilities, quite frankly, is lower rates. And so they studied the market, they identified the revenue opportunity it affords them, and they have dropped the rates, in some cases by as much as 95% in the last 12 months. They recognize that they've got these big pipes that are there. There's virtually no additional expense to them to become a player in the smart grid market. It's pure revenue, and they're going to do what they have to do to grab their share of the market. We think the wireless carrier model, the SmartSynch model, appeals to both the large investor-owned utilities, and we've got a number of them as clients already, but clearly it is very compelling for a utility such as the city of Griffin, Georgia, recently chose us to deploy 16,000 meters, all their meters in their town. It was very simple, plug in, play. It's active and working immediately right out of the chute. So while it does clearly appeal to the smaller municipality and cooperatives, it's just as compelling for the larger utilities.
Do you see a lot of demand response applications being built upon your networks?
No doubt. The demand response is where we're moving next. It's the meter applications right now, but there's no problem with demand response and many other applications with the wireless networks.